Hi everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Scenes. I'm Andreas Beck, the Chief Executive Officer of Beyond Spots and Dots, and this is Melanie Querry, my co-host. She's the president and founder. Today we're going to be talking about the impact of press release distribution. So let's talk about the benefits.
Yeah, sure. So when we say we recommend a press release, often customers will kind of look at us like, well, why do we need that? What do we need that for? And you need it for many reasons. There are lots of benefits to doing a press release. First of all, generating that share of voice that you may not have on the internet. And the way to tell if you have that or not is to just Google your name, Google your business name. And when you do that and you see the articles that have been written about you that are positive articles, you'll know if you need a press release or not. That press release is utilized by media outlets out there locally, regionally, nationally, globally.
Yep.
And the press release then generates that story that we really want to tell regarding your company, whether it's news, whether it's growth in the company, expansion in the company. You know, those are all really critical pieces. But the benefits to that press release have lots of legs and a very long shelf life to the press release. So this isn't the old-fashioned way.
Traditionally and digitally.
Correct. This isn't the old-fashioned way of uploading it to or faxing it to your local newspaper and then calling Joe to say, hey, Joe, did you get my press release? Because that's really the way it used to be done. Nowadays, the media outlets receive the press release, yes, but usually via email or uploaded somewhere to their system, and then they utilize that press release to really generate that earned media that you're looking for.
And talk about that earned media a little bit more. So when you talk to a client, what type of earned media can you get for a client with a press release?
Sure. So the press release distribution, has a long shelf life because media outlets are dying for positive news. They really want positive content to report on. So they're using that press release and that positive content to generate their own content on their TV station or in their newspaper or on their radio station for their websites.
So an agency's job is to feed them that news and have it as easy as possible to get it for them.
Exactly. And then once they have it, the earned media is generated because articles are written all over the place, frankly, all over the country often, and you don't even know it. And then there's lots of other earned media that you can really take into consideration.
You have an interview or
exactly.
A video built around your story.
Exactly. And then other entities within your industry will also write articles about you. Publications, journals that are out there in industry journals will write articles about you because they're also looking for content. So
yeah. And why don't we talk about the digital side of things as well? So I know that we do the distribution traditionally where we actually have a proprietary list and we send it out to all of our contacts and we make phone calls. But then also from the digital side, like what are the benefits of that? Like what do you tell clients the benefits of the digital side are?
Sure. So that's really what it's all about. I mean, let's face it, it's about making Google happy and search engines, making them happy. And so when the press release is now living out there because all of these entities have written articles about you based off of that press release, the SEO that is built behind this is
incredible.
Incredible. I mean,
so your story your press release can be added to like Bloomberg.com, or it could be added to the Business Times in your local city. It can be added to Yahoo Finance, and then also industry websites. So maybe things that maybe you and your industry know, and what your competition and what the people who are looking for your services, that's where they go to learn the industry news, and that's where your press release can actually be added to as well.
Exactly. So it generates the press release, and all of these articles we're talking about really generate SEO, positive SEO, so that when you do that Google search or search through Yahoo or Bing down the road, after the press release has been distributed and has been,
syndicated through all those different areas,
Exactly.
The best part is that, so Google, they scrape the whole web like we know, right? So they have the spiders that go out. And the more times that they see your name, the more points you get with their algorithm that ranks you higher, right? So within the industry, we want to make sure that we are doing keyword phrases that are loaded for this SEO. So, maybe you have a certain search term. So we want to make sure that that goes in there. That way your company press release will actually go into feeds that are search results that are actually relevant.
Exactly. So if you're looking to generate additional news or additional exposure and generate some positive SEO regarding your company because you may have some negative stuff out there that has happened, we certainly want to be able to.
Yeah. And before we go,
generate.
just one other aspect of this is that so in a previous video we mentioned how the home page is really your Google search results for your name. And so with the press releases, we actually get those press releases into your search results. And so you're building that story. So we're story builders. We want to build that story. So by doing quarterly press releases, you're story building that out. And that actually is getting into your search results.
Positive public relations that you generate just from a lonely little one press release can really turn a company around
For years.
and generate
For years to come.
and generate credibility out there on the World Wide Web.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.